Well, Shep and I have come up to the cabin pretty much just to check things out to make sure everything's okay. We didn't have any jobs in mind that we needed to get done, so it's just a short visit. And the snow is fairly deep. In places it's a couple feet, and it's been pretty cold too, like in the minus teens Celsius. But it is pretty, and it is so quiet. Very enjoyable. Anyway, we aren't going to do much. Maybe fit in a little cross-country skiing, and that'll be it. So it'll be a short visit. If I do put up a video, it won't be very long. Hopefully we'll get up again next month and check it out as well. This is the end of January right now. Anyway, here we go. Well, Shep made it up the stairs, so I should be able to. Oh, geez. Pretty deep. Pretty deep, bud. Let me see if I brought my keys. Oh, there they are. Might be a little frozen there, man. Well, it looks like I'm locked out. The key goes in okay, and it turns, but it's not moving the deadbolt. I'm not sure just what the problem is. So I've looked around the cottage, and I managed to use a screwdriver, and I managed to get this window to open. This bedroom window. Thank goodness. Anyway, it's a little too high for me to jump in, so I'm going to go get something to stand on and see if we can get in that way and unlock the door from the other side. Fortunately, I was able to get the combination lock to the shed to open. A little bit frozen. Gotta be something in here I can stand on, or maybe not. Nothing really suitable in the shed to stand on, but I know I've got this box I built earlier over here. If it's not frozen to the ground, might be able to. Oh, that's okay. A little heavy, but I'll carry this around and use that to get in the window. I thought once I got in, I'd be able to just turn the lock right here, but it won't turn. It's frozen. Oh, might be going now. No, it's frozen. I'm going to break it, I think. So I'm going to have to heat it up, I think, to get that lock to let go. So I found a dryer, hair dryer, that I keep downstairs on my tool bench, and we'll plug it in and see if we can get it to work. There we go. Yes. 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 I guess I'll have to do something about that so it doesn't happen again, but oh, just so glad it opened. Oh, it's a long walk in down the driveway through that deep snow. The water's heavy. Oh boy. Probably going to take about 5 trips as well. I brought too much stuff, I guess. Digging a path to the outdoor bathroom facilities. So I think I'll just go down to the shoreline and check it out, and I'm sure the ice is quite thick now, but we'll go have a look. I see that Shep has already made a pathway down here for me, so that's convenient. And I'll bring a shovel along just in case. What are you doing? Oh, it's slippery. Always worry about Shep down here at the water, because even when it's super cold, I know it freezes close to shore, but I don't know if you can see on the GoPro where the river comes in there, still open. So I wouldn't want him getting way out there where that river flows through the middle of the lake, just in case it's a little thinner out there. But it's been so cold for so long now, and I'm sure where I'm standing right now is super thick, probably 10 inches, 12 inches thick. Stay up this end with me, eh? So the snow on the lake isn't that deep, maybe 1.5 feet or so. And I just shoveled down to check the ice out. I mean, if you wanted to, if I was going to be up here any length of time, it would be great to make a rink out here, because this ice is solid, nice and thick, and we'd be able to flood it and make a great rink here. But I'd be skating all by myself, and it's not up here that much to make it worthwhile. But it sure is nice. Well, I finished shoveling for the time being and checking out the shoreline, and we're inside now, and Shep is taking a break from his squirrel line out there. I feel sorry for the squirrels. They're out there in minus 12 degrees Celsius, and Shep's bugging them. But he takes turns. He doesn't pick on the same squirrel all the time. Anyway, I didn't want to start a fire early because I'm trying to conserve the wood that we have, but I think it's time, and we're trying to get one going now. A good friend of mine, also named Rob, watched a couple of previous episodes, and he thought I was struggling a little bit with the fire, getting it started, so he gave me this. He uses this on his own wood stove, and it's an egg carton, and it looks like wood shavings and wax. And he said, I just need one of these slots, and it should start the fire all by itself. So we're going to give that a shot today. Okay, so I put a couple little pieces of paper in there just in case I don't operate this little egg cup properly. But we'll set the wax and shavings in there. And we'll place some kindling over top of it. Now we'll try the egg carton at the front. Well, I think the little egg cup with the wax and the shavings did a great job. It just took off really quick. So thanks, Rob. So the fire has been on about an hour now, but it hasn't started to warm the place up very much yet. It's still minus 10 degrees according to the thermometer. So Shep and I are trying to stay warm. He just ate his supper, and now he's curled up in his bed. And I've warmed up my supper, and I'm sitting right in front of the wood stove. And it's warm enough right in front of the wood stove, but if you get any distance away, it's too cold yet. So hopefully eating something warm will warm me up, and in another hour or so, the icicles will start to fall off my nose, and we can warm up in here. Well, it's getting close to bedtime, and we've got the temperature up to about 11 degrees Celsius. That looks to be about 52 Fahrenheit. So it's getting warmer, but I wouldn't call it warm quite yet. So we're trying to decide where to sleep. And clearly, when we went upstairs, it is much warmer up there. It feels like room temperature. And I mean, 20 degrees Celsius, 72 Fahrenheit, something like that. But it's really cluttered up there. So Shep and I went down the hall and visited the bedrooms. And they're just a little cooler than it is out in the living room here. So we took a vote, it was unanimous, wasn't it? Was unanimous? I think it was. And we've decided we're going to sleep in front of the fire. So I've made a bed here. Shep's got a bed there. And we'll try and keep the fire going all night. and hopefully we get it up to a better temperature than 11, and I think we'll be okay. A couple sleeping bags and a fur coat. We should be all right. Well, it's morning, 7 o'clock, and Shep and I are up. He's already had breakfast. And last night the temperature got down to minus 19 Celsius, feels like minus 25. But we got it up to, if I remember correctly, about 12 or so degrees Celsius inside. And so it wasn't that bad for sleeping. The fire went out about 2 o'clock in the morning. But sleeping down here right beside the stove, it was still sending off heat. As a matter of fact, it's still warm right now this morning. So we survived it okay. It was kind of fun sleeping on the floor. Halfway through the night, Shep got up and came inside my sleeping bag. Didn't you? Okay. Is that what you did this morning? Yeah, good boy. Anyway, it looks pretty cold outside, but the forecast is for a reasonable day anyway. So I'll have my breakfast and we'll get out and get at it. I'm just getting the GoPro ready to go outside for the day. But I thought I'd share with you an issue I have with the GoPro, and that is batteries. I've got 5 batteries, 3 blue ones and a white one. And in the summer, they're pretty good, but they last a fair amount of time. But in the winter, these blue ones, they may last only 5 minutes when it's cold like yesterday and today. The white ones are much better. It's a stronger battery, and they last maybe 3 times as long as the blue ones, but I'm constantly recharging them. Anyway, we've got by so far, and as long as I keep them close to my body when we're outside, I can get by with rotating the 5 batteries. We've only ever used the one camera for all 70 episodes that we've done so far, and it's this little GoPro. It's a GoPro 9 we bought at the beginning of the project, and everything we filmed was done through this one lens. And no complaints. It's done a really good job, and it's good quality for such a little camera. Outside of the batteries not lasting very long, I'd have to say it's been excellent. I've pretty much only ever used this one attachment, which is this little handle here that opens up into a tripod, and you can extend it and it'll stand taller as well, but normally just as a handle. And we've got by with that pretty well. But this Christmas, Anna bought me a couple of accessories, and I think they're going to be really good. So I'll show you those. This is the gooseneck she bought. I'll show you why it's a good option. It's got a couple of benefits over the handle that I've been using all along. The GoPro attaches to the top here, and then you can set it up anywhere you want, like a tree branch or something like that. You just clamp it onto the branch like that, and then you can direct the GoPro wherever you want it to go. And it gives you quite a bit of flexibility, and you can turn any direction. So I think we'll be using that quite a bit. It's a neat feature. And the other one is this headband, where the GoPro attaches right to this device right here. And it, of course, goes on top of your head, and you can shoot from there. Now, the only problem with this is you don't really know where you're shooting. Obviously, it's wherever your head's pointing, but it takes some practice to get exactly what you want in the frame. This is my neighbor's property I'm on now. Coming over to their driveway where the snow isn't quite as deep. Should be able to actually move a little better over here. Whew. A little bit of a downhill. Nice for a change. Okay, man, we're going back. Let's go back. Shep, we're going this way. Come on, bud. Come on. Yep, we're going through here. Let's go. This deep snow is hard to trudge through, but second time is always a little easier. Shep and I are just packing up to leave, and it is really cold. The north wind coming in off the lake is just ice cold. So not so bad that we're leaving today. We were going to stop by a farm and do a little cross-country skiing, but if the wind doesn't calm down, I don't think we're going to be doing that. A little too cold. Anyway, it was a short visit, a nice visit, and we'll be back up again soon. So until next time, see you later. Good boy. Hey. Okay, let's go.